Hi guys, I'm Mama Bear to Many. I am mom to 15. Isn't that so sweet? I can't wait to put him in it. Sweet Azariah is in the hospital, as many of you know. This is his update. So we actually got a date. So Azariah has trisomy 18, which many of you, if you're going to look that up, it's going to say that he's incompatible with life, but he is so compatible. He's so compatible with life. He's so compatible with love. Yes, we've been through a hard few months, but I am so excited to say he just has the G-tube surgery and then a little bit of recovery and maybe a couple more tweaks, and then he can come home. So it's really interesting. I don't know time frame as far as that goes, so please don't ask the time frame, but it's nice to see that there is like a potential home. In the beginning, everyone was saying like, oh, how long is he gonna be there? When's he gonna come home? And I was thinking to myself, like, I don't even know if he's ever gonna come home, but I'm just gonna enjoy each day with him. So yeah, I'm really thankful. He's gonna come home probably at some point, and that's exciting. So we bought the little stroller, which we can actually, after he has his surgery, then he would be able to have this. So this is just some clothing, the next size up that I found. He will be able to be in this after his surgery, after he recovers a little bit. I can actually push him around the hospital. They will show me how, take that out for a minute. Let's see. So he would be in here. This is actually just an additional piece. This can come out and it can be a regular stroller. I just put this in to make it a little more cozy, so like you can't feel the buckles and stuff in the bottom, and that should make him feel secure as well. And then underneath there's a big section down there that actually has some sheets and stuff for another purchase that I have, and which I have not put together yet. But so the stroller is going to be for him, and I can bring that into the hospital, and then I'd be able to take him for walks like on the floor. So they would show me how to use the smaller equipment that would attach to and or go underneath here, like his oxygen stuff could go like underneath his feeding stuff, whatever, and I could push him around the hospital. How cool is that? So they have some of these at the hospital that are for use that you can use. But one thing that I found at the hospital is even though they have a bunch of them, they aren't always available. So like when we had the boppy, the little like boppy seat, you've seen him in many pictures. He's kind of like sitting up in it. We were looking for a boppy for quite a few days and could not find one. So I ended up just purchasing one and then having it there. And I'm so glad that I did. And I think later on that that might be something that I see how things can be donated. I recently did find out about Ronald McDonald's House, and I'll probably do a separate video on that, but just ways that you can directly donate to this Ronald McDonald's House, which was super special as well, because I feel better like donating to a specific place that I've been, that I know how they use the funds and how, what a blessing it is to other families, because I've spoken to many families from here. So anyway, he is doing good. We talked with the neurosurgeons, and they still decided, even though they still decided that he is not going to need surgery. We're just going to keep an eye on it. They don't think that he's going to need surgery before he would do the G-tube, so we are going to go ahead and do the G-tube. That is going to be what we're doing. He may never need surgery for that. We're just going to wait and see how things go. But now he seems pretty stable with his head size day to day. It was increasing, like over 3 days it had an increase, and we did some different testing and stuff for that, but he seems okay with that. So we have a date. His surgery is scheduled for Wednesday afternoon, I believe. It was hard. I was on the phone with my nurse because I was waiting around. They were trying to tell us for like 4 days that it was going to be that day that we were going to find out when the day was for his surgery. And then I had just left and my phone was just so staticky when I was trying to talk to her. So my understanding is it is in the afternoon on Wednesday. So I'm kind of excited. We're going to look at a house on Monday. Actually, we're going to look at 2 houses on Monday. yeah, trying to just figure it out. I would love to potentially get, we are signed into until the end of April, April 30th. So technically we don't need housing until May. I don't know. It's so hard because if we don't look for housing now, we probably won't get housing for May because it starts to get like warmer and then people want to rent. So we might be renting an additional house, like it might overlap a month or two. I don't know how I feel about that financially, but I did already do our taxes, so that's a blessing. Kind of hope that those come back like in that time frame, because trying to pay for, we pay up north, we have to keep the heat on because we didn't get everything drained and we've been going back and forth getting food, all that type of stuff. So the heat has been on, so that's kind of expensive, plus the electricity to run the heat. The electricity for that is like expensive. I'm like, whoa, how did electricity get so expensive? Anyway, so we're paying for bills up where we're not even living. Then we're paying for stuff in Wells, and then we do donate to the Ronald McDonald House. It's a suggested donation of at least $10 a day, so we try and do that, if not a little bit more, if at all possible. Yeah, because I know that their bills are kind of high here as well. So I think what I'll do is I'll just like continue trying to donate to them as much as I can. So yeah, Wednesday. What happens after that? I don't know. So he does have a tongue tie. They don't want to fix it at this point because they don't know if that's actually what's having him have a hard time trying to nurse. And I guess if they did fix it and his like it was like too loose, that like potentially it could become like an airway obstruction. Oh, that's what I was told yesterday. So we're just trying to see what's going on with that. I'm trying to let him nurse once or twice a day. I'm there every day. Right now you can see I'm at Ronald McDonald's house. I was there yesterday afternoon. We also had numerous other appointments this past week. So I had one one person going to rheumatology. I had another person going to endocrinology last week. Thankfully, this coming week seems pretty like drab, not too much going on, which is good because it will be his surgery week and we don't know what's going on after that. So I'm pretty, can just kind of focus on him and focus on nursing and doing all those things. Yeah. Anyhow. Yeah, that's that. I'm debating on what I'm doing today. I don't know. It's supposed to get a huge snowstorm. I think my husband, if it's not snowing too hard by the time he gets off tonight, he's going to try to come up tonight after work. I don't know. We'll just have to see what the weather is. We're supposed to get a big snowstorm, but it should stop by Monday morning, which would be helpful because that's when we're supposed to go look at the houses. So we shall see. Anyhow, I hope y'all have a blessed and wonderful day, and this was his update. And I'm trying to think of anything else to update. Sometimes I'm like, I should tell you guys this or I should tell you guys that, and then I totally forget what I'm going to tell you guys. So I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it's a whole different environment being in the NICU. It's like very humbling. There's so many people to pray for, guys, in the NICU. Oh, the other baby that I had you guys praying for has a very long journey and could use continued prayers. I know that the baby's having another procedure. There may be a few procedures over the next couple weeks. I'm not going to like update consistently because I don't want to give out very personal information as far as like their family goes. She does know that I shared, and she's appreciative that I shared, because she would really appreciate all you guys' prayers. So I would just ask that you just continue praying for that family for the next couple weeks, while the baby's going through recovery and surgeries and all that type of stuff, and for the mama and for the grandmama, because it is so hard to be going through all this. It is so hard to watch a baby that you love so dearly just going through so much. All right, I hope you all have a blessed and wonderful day.